we had a lovely invite to come down and play at the Hammersmith Irish Centre, you know, which is big support at this time. You know, it's always a pleasure to be here too. I started playing fiddle when I was about 4 or 5, and my dad's from the north of Ireland, so I kind of grew up with music from, I don't know, since I've been in my mum's womb, you know, so I've always been playing or listening one way or another, and I was lucky enough to have Mehel Kjol, which is a local Kjolvis branch on Holloway Road, which is where I grew up, and that's run by Kathy Walton and Karen Ryan, so I'd have to put the blame on them for where I'm at now. I love the music and I grew up with it, but I think, you know, at the same time there's that great quote which is, you don't worship the ashes, you're meant to feed the fire, right? So I think you have to add to it, and I grew up and live in London, which is a metropolitan city, and you have so many different influences. You're going to be listening to music from all sorts of places and all over the world, and that's how I met him. You know, I was playing stuff down in South London, and he's a jazzer, and let's say I come from more of a diddly background, but there's common language there, there's common ground.
I find it interesting to note how contemporary jazz musicians have a similar job to work out how they're going to relate to their past. Obviously there's a really strong jazz heritage as well, and there's conservative and progressive factions there, and most of us nowadays are working to find some kind of expressive language which we feel works for us as an individual, and drawing on those rich traditions, but then bringing in whatever else we like to play and like to listen to is really important to make the music satisfying for us.
The most poignant thing to say is I didn't get to play with him or see him till yesterday, and I think the last time I saw you was February.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that is you know, for me, that, like you said, it's like you're practicing at home, that's one thing. And then playing with other people, it's like, it's a dynamic you take for granted, because I suppose when things are normal, you're just used to bouncing off other people. But to really have to listen to somebody else and play with them is, you know, something you have to get back into, I think. So for me, it's exciting in that way, but it's also like, it's like a tentative thing too, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that again, you know. The prospect of everything being locked up again is definitely on the horizon. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very grateful for you guys getting us down here to play. You know, it was a great excuse. Hello, it's very nice to be here in the London Irish Centre in Hammersmith. I'm joined here by Tim Fairhall on double bass, and we're going to do a track named The Bar Set, which is 3 tunes. The first one is an original one. The second one is a bass tune written by a box player called Kepa Junquera, and the last one is Castle Kelly's. second track is called The Great Debate, and it was written after a debate on the tube about Brexit, before Brexit happened. And as a bit of an antidote, it stuck the first month of spring, tune written by Tommy Peoples in the middle.